Hello everybody and welcome back to the FormulaFred racing channel. And today we'll be looking at my predictions for the Monaco Grand Prix. Monaco, the jewel in the F1 crown. It just oozes glitz, glam, style from every ounce of that piece of tarmac. Everything that is, apart from the racing itself. The last few years, they've not really lived up to that high expectation, but that all changes this weekend. Last season, I'll be honest with you, I was just about starting to nod off. I was thinking, well, there's max dominance, there's nothing really left. 12 seconds in the lead, and then in the last 20 laps the rain came down and caused utter carnage. If Alonso had pitted just one lap later and decided to go on the inters instead of the mediums, I truly believe he would have won that race and changed the season altogether. We wouldn't have had to wait till Singapore for someone else to win, would we? And the Ferraris, they also made some bad calls. You know, it's what they do. They also went on to the mediums instead of the inters. This was less costly for them because they weren't fighting for the lead, but it did help Ocon secure that very unlikely podium. He was right up there, down to an absolutely outstanding qualifying on the Saturday. I can't see that happening this year though, can you? The McLarens, especially Lando Norris, showed last weekend that Miami wasn't just a fluke and they really can take the fight to Max Verstappen. One more lap and I think he would have got through and we'd be talking about Lando Norris double race winner. The Ferraris also showed some good pace in the practice sessions, though they weren't quite as good in the race. If they get their strategy right here though, I think they're going to be some major players. So without further ado, it's predictions time. We'll start off as we always do. Prime performer. I'm going with Charles Leclerc. I'm going fully in on him this weekend. I know he was disappointed with himself, not being able to get higher on the grid, which kind of destroyed his weekend. The car is finally coming back to where he likes it, and he is controlling that Ferrari team, and he is finally going to break his Monaco curse. Mr. Underwhelmer. I'm going with Yuki Tsunoda. I know, strange one, right? I've got nothing to go on other than you guys know I just don't trust him around a street circuit. He's been great this season, but Danny Rick is going to beat him this weekend. Pole position, Charles Leclerc. I told you I was going all in on him. Top 3 time, 3rd place, Max Verstappen. That's right, I think he's just going to be off the ball slightly this weekend. The others have caught him up, potentially, and let's pray he doesn't break our hearts like he did in that last sector of qualifying last season. 2nd place, once again, it's Lando Norris. He's going to have a cracking run at it, but unfortunately he's just going to come up shy. In 1st place, your winner, Charles Leclerc. See above. I told you, going all in. Fastest lap, I'm going Lewis Hamilton. I can see them doing exactly what they did last weekend, where both Mercedes are going to drive together and Lewis is going to want to come away from this weekend with something. He loves Monaco. And then finally, Fred's far-fetched forecast. I think there'll be at least one red flag in every single session. That's 1 in practice, 1 in qualifying, and 1 in the race. Hopefully that'll spice it up. We're all praying for some rain again, aren't we? So fingers crossed. So if you can like, subscribe, and join me in the next one where we'll go over my reviews. Can I do better than 2 this week? Let's hope so. See you there. Bye bye.